Hello students, in this video lecture I will explain you what is mean by second order linear differential equation with variable coefficients and how to find out solution of such differential equation. Okay, so first of all I will define second order linear differential equation with variable coefficients. A differential equation of this type I will write here, since it is second order, so I have to write first term d square y by dx square. So plus p of x into dy by dx plus q of x is equal to r of x. So a differential equation of this type, d square y by dx square plus p of x into dy by dx plus q of x is equal to q of x into y is equal to r of x. So this is called second order linear differential equation with variable coefficient. See, in this case p of x and q of x, these are the coefficients, and p of x, q of x and r of x, they are functions, continuous functions of x. So this is the standard form of second order linear differential equation with variable coefficients. Now I define non-homogeneous equation. Now I define non-homogeneous equation. Okay, so I call this as first equation. If the function on the right hand side, so if r of x is non-zero, then this differential equation is called as non-homogeneous equation. And on the other hand, what is mean by homogeneous equation? So I will write here homogeneous equation. So of course r of x is equal to 0 as long as x belongs to some interval r. So if function on the right hand side is 0, then we call this as homogeneous equation. So for the given differential equation, d square y by dx square plus p of x into dy by dx plus q of x into y is equal to 0. So this is called reduced homogeneous linear differential equation, or this is the homogeneous differential equation associated with the given differential equation. Okay, so this is called homogeneous equation, corresponds to given differential equation. Now I am going to define second order linear differential equation with constant coefficients. Okay, instead of variable coefficients, now I will define with constant coefficients. So it is not difficult to define this. First of all, I erase it. So what is second order LD with constant coefficient? So it is d square y by dx square. As they have mentioned, we have constant coefficient. So I will write here a into dy by dx. So a is the coefficient of dy by dx plus b into y is equal to r of x. Here a and b, these are constants. A, b are constants in this case. So this is standard form of second order linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Okay, so here a and b, these are the coefficient of y and dy by dx. Its coefficient is already 1. So a and b, these are constant. Now again we will define non-homogeneous equation. Non-homogeneous equation. So we will say that if r of x is non-zero, then this equation, I will say this is 2. So then this equation is what? Non-homogeneous equation. And for homogeneous equation, function on the right hand side is 0. So r of x is equal to 0. So I will write here y double prime plus a y prime plus by is equal to 0. So this is second order linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Moreover, it is homogeneous equation associated with the given differential equation. Now, why we stress on homogeneous and non-homogeneous? Point is what? The solution of this differential equation consists of two parts. One is complementary function and second one is particular integral. So complementary function, it is the solution associated with this homogeneous equation. That is why we have defined every time what is meant by non-homogeneous and what is meant by homogeneous. So complementary function, the solution of this differential equation consists of two parts. I will write here y is equal to CF plus PR. So here CF is complementary function, which is the solution of this homogeneous equation, and particular integral, it is the particular integral or particular solution. This is the solution of this differential equation. We will see all these things in detail in next lectures. Now let us focus on this differential equation and how to solve this differential equation. So I will take simple example so that you will understand. Okay, first example. So solve this differential equation. Solve the differential equation. I will write here d square y by dx square plus 5 dy by dx plus 6y is equal to 0. Suppose you are asked to solve this differential equation. Okay, now it is second order linear differential equation with constant coefficient. 5 and 6, these are constant in this case, and right hand side is 0, so it is moreover homogeneous. Now how to find out solution of this differential equation? That is the question in front of us. So look at this differential equation. So we will find its solution using trial and error method. Okay. Now what are the elementary functions? Which are the possible solutions of this differential equation? Exponential function is there, logarithmic function is there, trigonometric functions is there. So let us assume that y is equal to e to the power mx. This is the solution of this differential equation. Okay. So this is our assumption, and let us see what will happen. So y is equal to e to the power mx. So you know that 2 times differentiation, exponential function. So it is m square e to the power mx plus 5 m e to the power mx plus 6 e to the power mx is equal to 0. So take e to the power mx common, in bracket m square plus 5m plus 6 is equal to 0. As we know that e to the power mx is non-zero, it is always non-zero for every value of x. So what does it mean? It means m square plus 5m plus 6 has to be 0. So this is the equation associated with the given differential equation, and this is called auxiliary equation. This is called auxiliary equation. Why it is called auxiliary equation? Because it helps you to find out the solution of this differential equation. Now how it helps you? So what are the roots of this quadratic equation? So you know the factorization, m plus 3, m plus 2. So what are the values of m? So m is equal to minus 3 and m is equal to minus 2. So these are the roots of these auxiliary equation. So therefore, now I write here, therefore y is equal to e to the power minus 3x. This is the solution of given differential equation. One can easily verify. So second order derivative, so 9 plus 5 into first order derivative, that is minus 3 plus 6. So what is this? 15 minus 15. Okay, we have already verified. So y is equal to e to the power minus 3x. This is the solution, one solution. Moreover, y is equal to e to the power minus 2x. This is also solution of given differential equation, and this is in fact set of linearly independent solutions, e to the power minus 3x and e to the power minus 2x corresponds to this differential equation. And by applying the principle of superposition, okay, so this is the solution of this differential equation, so it is also solution. Moreover, y is equal to c2, c1 and c2, these are any two arbitrary constants, so minus 2x, and addition of these two, I will write here y1, y2, y1 star, okay, I will write here y1 star, y2 star, define y1 and y2. So y is equal to, now linear combination of these two solutions, so I have already considered c1 and c2 here, so just add them. So c1 e to the power minus 3x plus c2 e to the power minus 2x. So this is the solution of this given differential equation. Okay. So remember that this complementary function, in fact this is called complementary function, but since there is no function on the right hand side, so this is the general solution of this differential equation. Now point is what? Order of this differential equation, as long as we consider right hand side is 0, so order of this differential equation is equal to number of roots of auxiliary equation counting multiplicities, and is equal to number of arbitrary constants. So I mention at the last, order is equal to number of roots of auxiliary equation, of course counting multiplicities. Here they are not repeated, but you cannot say that every time you will get non-repeated roots, is equal to number of arbitrary constants, number of arbitrary constants. Okay, so this is the logic for general solution. So thank you for watching this video.